I'm not a big alcohol drinker, but you know, you go to a bar, you're with some friends, and you don't want to be the oddball, the wallflower. So you want to have something in your hand that looks the part. This might be for you. It tastes like a Heineken, guys. All right, guys, if you've watched this channel, you know I'm a sucker for marketing. And I was reading an article yesterday about Heineken's new alcohol-free beer, and it intrigued me. Now, if you've been around as long as I've been around, you know there have been other attempts at alcohol-free beer. For folks that like the beer taste, but just either they can't have the alcohol, don't want the alcohol, maybe you're a designated driver, maybe you want to have the beer taste early in the day to go with a burger, like today, for lunch. So I'm working and I don't want to stop working because I've had a beer or two. And I just want the taste of a beer because it pairs well with a burger. So this is cool. If I'm out and I do have a beer, I'll typically go with a Heineken Light because it's nice and it's refreshing and light. But this is intriguing to me, guys. And those of us who are watching their waistline, 60 calories per serving. So it looks like a Heineken, right? Today we're going to find out if it tastes like a Heineken. The original. Now if you look at them, they look very, very similar. So I wonder how many people have picked this up on the run, get home and find out they've got the wrong Heineken. That might be interesting. It looks very similar, but it's got this nice bold blue, but that 0% alcohol really is not screaming at me. We'll see if they even know the difference, guys. So I'm even putting the wrong one. No, I'm putting the right one away. Let's get cooking, literally. Let's cook up a burger. All right, so let's get going on the burger. The first step, we all know what this is. You've got your Lodge cast iron skillet. It's been used recently, so I'm gonna do a quick seasoning of this. Basically, I'm gonna heat up the pan until it gets too warm to touch. So I've got a high heat now. And I'll get that pan. Just when you touch it, you want to pull your hand off. I'm going to season it with some avocado oil. Avocado oil has a higher burn rate than your typical oil, I found. So I'll monitor this. Again, when I touch it and I just want to pull my hand back, that's when you want to drop the heat and add a little bit of the oil. Again, I'm on high heat. And basically for my burger, just a little bit of sea salt or regular salt and some ground black pepper. I gotta replace this soon, running out. Simple, easy. Okay, so there you go. I'm gonna remove heat. Now what this does is it opens up the structure of the pan. Think about pores on your face. Just opens them up. Just a little bit of oil. And a cheesecloth or fine cloth. I'm just using a paper towel here. And I'll coat the pan with the oil. And I'll use this, put this all over the pan, but see that beautiful glaze on it now? I'll even go on the back side. Watch not to burn yourself. And it keeps that pan in shape and adds to the flavor and makes it easier to flip that burger that first time. So that's how I season my cast iron skillet every time after each use. Now let's get to cooking the burger. So now you want to put the flame on high, get the skillet nice and ready to go. And you'll know when the skillet's ready to go when you see little wisps of smoke coming off of the skillet. You don't want to get it too hot, guys, unless you want a crunchy, seared burger. I don't like that. All right, so while you're waiting on the pan to get hot, you want to do your prep. And I just like straight up salt. And some ground black pepper. Do that on both sides. And season to taste. I also like a thin burger, thin and wide. Some people like the chunky burgers. This is the way I like it, kind of old school. A little less than ½ an inch. Probably more like a quarter. And the way I cook it's gonna make for a nice medium burger. So either side of the burger will be nicely cooked and you'll have a warm pink center. That's the way I like it. So once you start to see smoke rising, you wanna back off the heat and you wanna come down to medium. Put the burger on and I'm gonna let it cook on this side for 5 minutes. While that's sizzling away, I'll get my burger bun ready to go. And we'll be adding cheese. We'll get fancy today. We'll add a little bit of mayo, a little bit of mustard, and ketchup. This is some really good mustard, guys. Back to the burger. If it gets too smoky, you can lower the heat just a little bit, or you can cover. Five minutes, time to flip it. And we'll go on this side for another 5 minutes. I'll cover it up. And I'll pull the top off in about 4 minutes and add the cheese. Let's get our test candidates up and ready to go. Again, I'll be pitting the new 0 alcohol or no alcohol Heineken against the original. Time to add the cheese. And we'll let that burn for 1 more minute. Look at that, guys. Already spiced and seasoned and ready to go. Now you've got a pretty good mess here, guys. But the easiest way to clean a cast iron skillet is to burn this off. So I'll put this on high. When this starts to smoke again, you're gonna run this under extremely hot water from your faucet, as hot as you can get the water to go. And that should take this layer of cheese and oil and grease off. You want to take a scraper. This is a Lodge tool, cleaning tool. And a paper towel. You get all of that off. And you want to make sure you dry the back side of the pan as well. And now it's ready to be seasoned once more for the next use. All right, so I've got my 2 test beers. I've got my juicy burger. Let's get cracking. First up, the contending non-alcoholic Heineken. Smells like a Heineken. Looks like a Heineken. Smells very similar, a little bit lighter on the non-alcoholic version, but very, very similar. Now let's go for the taste. Wow. It tastes like a Heineken, guys. If you're a Heineken drinker, the real thing. Very, very similar. Very similar. It's got a clean taste. If you're a Heineken drinker, you'll appreciate that. This has a little bit more grab at the back end. A little bit more of like a, I want to say like a caramelly, smooth mid-tone, and then grabs you at the back end. You're not getting that significant grab with this, but it's light, has the smell, has the taste, just without the alcohol. I'm gonna say that's a win, guys. And let's taste the burger. Goes great with the burger, guys. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm having a good time either way I'm going today. Thanks to Heineken for bringing a new product on the market that I can review. And I'm going to finish my burger. I'll see you guys next time, which will probably be like tomorrow or the next day. But in the meantime, you know what to do. Keep pushing play. And I'm going to keep eating this beautiful burger today. See you guys next time.